Welcome back, anybody I must be watching, to AJ Plays Yumina the Ethereal. Last time, things happened. Cute things that were off screen. But, I mean, oh well. Even if it was allowed on YouTube, I wouldn't put it on there because that'd just be weird. Anyways, Ayumu went into a coma as well, and now he's having a flashback. Yay! All of a sudden, I found myself here. I feel hard rocks against my back. A dry wind blows a steady stream of sand against my skin. I don't have the strength to stand up. I just lie on the rocks. My eyes gaze up at the sky. I can faintly see the glimmering stars. I try to reach up at them, but my body is limp. I might be close to death. My body has lost everything it needs to stay alive. Or rather, it was taken from me. Ah, that's right. This is a memory from my past. This is from the time when the ruler of this planet disposed of me because he considered me a failure. This is also where I...
どうしたお前
Yay! Yeah, oh. Yep. Okay. Suddenly I hear a voice. My eyes sneakily turn in that direction. There's a man standing there. He looks younger than I remember him.
この状況でそれを聞くのも意味ないか。ひどいありさまだよ、まったく。
This is the guy who took me to Earth and trained me for one single purpose. This is where I met Akashima Takahito.
俺はツケとはじゃねえや。まあいい。お前名前は
Though my vision and hearing are both weakening, I can tell he's asking me for my name. I try to answer, but I don't have the strength left to do so.
答える体力もないか。せめて子供らしく泣きわめいてくれれば安心なんだがな。
I just had a thought, but I can't remember what it was anymore. Takahito walks up to me and peers in my face. His eyes reflect a deep fatherly feeling.
ま、ここにいてもしゃあないな。大方リシェインの仕業だろう。思い通りにいかないから捨てられたってところだな。
Takahito takes something from his backpack and gives it a look over. I want to know what he was doing here. I'm too young to understand what he's doing, but he must be preparing to take me into his care.
よし、お前は俺と一緒に来い。強い戦士に育ててやるぞ。
Oh boy. Then he reaches out to me. Not because he expects me to take his hand, he just forcibly grabs me by the shoulder. He holds me off the ground and supports my limp body. The wind rasping on my skin grows a little weaker.
それじゃ行くか。適当な場所に。俺が愛した人の故郷にな。
おきつさん、緑下さんは大丈夫でしたか?
Well, that was very short. I was expecting a lot more. I was expecting like a long sequence of flashbacks.
部屋を追い出された。はい。
お前の説明はよくわかんねえんだが、結局ユミナは無事だったのか?
ユミナは助かった。でも代わりに歩夢が。赤島さんが緑下さんと同じ状態になってしまったんですか?
それって要するに歩夢がユミナの身代わりに?
さっきのユミナほどひどくはないけれど、自力で目覚めるのは不可能。だから今ユミナが部長と一緒に歩夢を助けるための活動を始めている。なら赤島さんも助かる。うん、きっとユミナならやれるはず。あの気持ちは本物だから。そう、歩夢専用のアイドル、歩夢だけの天使として。
とりあえず分かった。歩夢のことは任せていいんだな。
Good recovery, Zeta.
それでこっちはどうすればいい？天空体が消えてだいぶ楽になったぜ。
すぐに通常の宇宙へ帰還するべき。今ならゼーレルムのワープも有効なはず。わかりました。艦長、ワープの準備を始めます。
うん、許可する。しかしゼーレルムは箱舟のエネルギーと融合したままだが、その点は問題ないのか？
Oh yeah, that was the thing.
すでに船に馴染んでいるから問題ないはず。ファルアーたちが制御しきれればだけれど。
確かにこの出力は未知の領域だが、ファルアーやれるか？
はい、いけます。これまでの戦いでも緑下さんたちの歌に合わせてたんですから、経験はありますよ。なら早速ワープの準備に取り掛かるべき。セイテはことを仕損じるとも言うし。
I don't think that's the actual correct saying, but okay.
はい、確かにセイテは、あれ
There we go.
間違えた。
何を言っているんだお前は。
Dio, please explain to your little sister.
姉様、どちらへ行っていたのですか？
ゼーレルム内を見て回っていた。箱舟との融合の影響を確認しにな。
私が頼んでいたんだ。ファルアーだけには任せられん。それで現状は？
ゼーレルム内に空間の歪みが生じている。空間に影響するほど巨大なエネルギーのようだな。確かにこれは常軌を逸した存在だ。アルゴダ製の最終兵器というのもうなずける。
リシェイン様じゃなくて、リシェインは箱舟が宇宙を渡るためのものだと言っていた。
そうだな。あながち誇張でもないのかもしれぬ。これほど膨大なエネルギーが必要となる状況も普通ではありえない。
I feel like using the arc, the Zone having the arc, like fused with it now, could provide the chance for many things to happen. But I also get the feeling like they're either not going to do any of them or they're only going to do one.
俺たちには想像もつかないな。まあとにかく動かしてみるしかないんだろ。箱舟をコントロールできれば俺たちにとって戦力にもなるだろうしな。
And that is actually one that I didn't even think of. Good going, Zeta. You're smarter than me.
そうですね。できる限りやってみましょう。
細かい作業は私にとっては増えてだな。アリュート、お前が調整を手伝うといいだろう。
アリュートっておきつさんがですか？
少しばかりずれた部分もあるが、もともと器用なのが取り柄でもあった。必ずや力になれるだろ
う。なるほど。それならお願いしましょう。手伝っていただけるなら助かります。姉様に褒めてもらえた。
Uh-huh.
おきつさんなら私もオペレーターを始めてみる。ファルはすぐに準備に入るからよろしく。わかりました。船の空間跳躍機能を箱舟のエネルギーと接続。この次元からの脱出を開始します。
さて外はどうなっているか。危機に陥っていないよう祈るしかないか。
And when they came back, 100 years had passed, and gorillas had taken over every single planet. Only the gorillas. Mm-hmm.
さて、
Oh.
気に入った曲は見つかったんだな。
I really was hoping for more of flashbacks, but oh well.
多分大丈夫じゃなくて絶対大丈夫。私これで行くから。
When I listened to Kara's music, I thought about my own feelings.
なんというか、まだ言葉にはまとまらないけど、気持ちはあるのよ。でも喉のあたりに使えてさ。
I'm so frustrated with my inability to put it in words that I flail my arms and legs around. Make sure you don't hit Ayumu. I want to sing my song. I want to give shape to my feelings. Because Ayumu is precious to me. I should be able to save him with the song.
なら考えながら歌うのもいいな。
何それ、どうやるの？
メロディーは覚えただろ。なら曲を流しながら適当に歌詞をつけて歌ってみろということだ。
できるのかしら。
お前の場合文章を作るよりも適当にアドリブで会話する方が似合っている。その適性を生かしてみればいい。ユミナが選んだ一番自分らしい曲だ。ならば歌詞も自然に出てくるかもな。
なるほど。確かにそれならいける気がする。
喉につっかえているなら曲に乗せて一気に吐き出してしまえ。その方がお前らしいぞ。
わかったわ。うん。それじゃあ始めて、キララ。
When the song starts, I focus my mind, pouring my ethereal power into the mic. It feels heavier than normal, but it isn't painful. This is no mere weight, it's a support. This is no mere weight, it is a support I need to move forward. Then I turn toward the bed. Ayumu's lying on it. Ayumu, who's exhausted because he tried so hard to save me. I want to save him. I want to from the bottom of my heart. So I sing in a loud voice, facing Ayumu. I don't look at him like an idol looks at her audience from atop her stage. Look at him like someone who cares about him, like someone he cares about. Put my own words into the song. Right? Is it going to be going back into his mind? And just randomly he starts hearing music? You bastard!
甘い見え見えだぜ。どうした？息が上がってるぞ。
Violent sounds echo throughout the mountainside. One of them is a loud screaming voice, another one is a relaxed laughing voice. The voices belong to me and my old man, respectively. Give me a break. This is abuse, plain and simple.
なん親子のスキンシップだ。これが俺の教育方針なのさ。他のガキを見てみろ。画面の中ばかりでリアルの感触を知らない。お前はみんなより恵まれてるんだ。
You just keep on yapping. I grit my teeth to endure the pain and glare at my old man who's dancing in front of me. Really like using Each time I attack him, he parries and sends me flying. My body is all roughed up. I'm assuming they're using practice swords. Yet he doesn't show any mercy, even though I'm at my limit. It's a cruel practice course under the name of training. I've been doing this for as long as I can remember. Of course, I'm not doing this because I want to. My old man is forcing me into it. It really pisses me off. I don't see what I did to deserve this.
さあどうだ。残った体力は全力攻撃1回分ってところだな。その力で何をする？何を望んで何を得ようとするんだ？よーく考えて使ってみろ。
Exclamation point! The old man guessed right. If he knocks me down one more time, I won't be able to get up by myself. This is the last one. That thought makes everything seem unimportant. My arms tense up by themselves. Now that I've reached the end of the road, my emotions flare up. I have a craving, the thing I want. It's got to be freedom. I want to break out of the fortress that surrounds me and live my life as I please. I have more than enough of... I'm pretty sure that's a grammar error. I've had more than enough of running around here, tiring myself out and getting abused by my old man. I want to run away. That's something I can use my strength for. Ha 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 ha. See ya. Desperation. That works for me. Did he really just take off? Next thing you know, I'm lying on the ground. When the dust settles, I see the sky and I understand what just happened to me. I rushed on my old man so fast that my own senses couldn't keep up and attacked him with a single blow. But even that didn't connect. My old man is ridiculously strong.
はい。パーフェクト勝ちだな。ご苦労さん。
Ugh, why does it always have to be like this?
お前がまだまだ未熟だからだよ。今の一撃も含めてな。
Question mark?
ほれ、捕まれ。 運動の後の冷えた麦茶、その最高の美味を堪能しようじゃないか。
My old man pulls me up and puts me down on a nearby log. He sits me down next to me, finally a break. Takes a thermos from his bag and then pours a cup, which he hands me. It's slightly annoying me that he's right about the tea tasting really good after getting beaten up like that. I just can't land any blows. Nothing good came out of it today.
そんなことはないぞ。ハイキングみたいで楽しいだろ。
Yeah, this is definitely like a hike. You don't come back from normal hikes covered in bruises.
いいじゃないか。あざと包帯は勲章だろ。学校でも人気者なんじゃね？
You got some nerve. One day I'll just run away, you jerk.
そりゃダメだ。お前はまだ大事なことを教わっていない。
Well, like the ultimate finishing moves of the Akashima fighting style?
いやいや、そういう意味じゃない。俺はな、お前に痛みを教えてるんだ。
All of a sudden, my old man's voice has changed from his usual carefree tone to a gently admonishing one. I'm confused, but that's no reason to stop glaring at him. Thought this was about bonding, so you're really just trying to hurt me.
必要な痛みだよ。想像だけで語っても意味がないからな。
So long as you're strong, there shouldn't be a need for it. Use your strength because you don't want to get hurt.
いや違う。痛いのを知るから、それに見合った力がつくのさ。そうだな。例えば、さっきの最後の一撃。あれは痛みを分かってない奴がやるもんだ。
I don't get it.
痛みを知らない奴は簡単に投げ出しちまう。あっさり覚悟を決めて、考えなしに力を使う。痛みを知ってればリアルな考えができる。自分の痛みから他人の痛みも分かってくる。倒すべき敵、守るべき仲間。痛みを知って初めてその姿がはっきり見えるのさ。
I don't really get it. Is it really that important?
当然だ。考えない奴は絶対に後悔する。いろんなものをなくしてからじゃ遅いんだぜ。
My old man smiles. But his smile isn't the usual relaxed smile I usually see on his face. It has a fleeting quality to it. Maybe he's been through some bad things in the past. I avert my eyes in deference to that.
歩む。お前は痛みを忘れるなよ。
Like hell I will. I'm going to pay you back tenfold for it.
楽しみにしてるぜ。それじゃ、今日はそろそろ帰るか。
My old man gets up and slings the backpack onto his shoulder. I lever my aching body upright and follow him. He says this pain will one day be of use to me, but I don't really believe him. What impressed me more is that look I saw on his face just now.
空間座標および航路確定完了。次元跳躍を開始します。
The ship shudders as the warp drive engages, boosted by the power of the arc. Force stronger than anything I felt before assaults my ethereal sense. Then there's a tremendous shock. The surroundings of the ship change color and drain away at a high speed.
で、ワープが終わったらどこに出るんだ？アルゴタ星の近くから飛ばされたけど。
Wait, whose perspective is it right now? Because Yumina should be like about to sing, right?
そうですね。天空体にとらわれていた間にある程度の距離を漂流していたので、はっきりとは示せません。時間座標は問題ないはずですが、位置には若干のズレが生じると思われます。
出てきた途端に連邦艦と衝突とかは勘弁してくれよ。
まもなくワープ完了。通常の宇宙空間に帰還します。
A moment later, the whole world goes white. The sound of the warp drive dies down and the silence returns to the bridge. The light also recedes and the sight of the star-filled space meets my eyes.
なんとか無事に戻ってきたってことか。
Is it Zeta? Is it Zeta's perspective right now? Because I thought, yeah.
いや、待て。あれは一体。
Because it said ethereal sense. So, and I mean, he spoke first, so I don't know. Maybe it's Steel, maybe it's I. The Galactic Federation is currently in control of space, but right now we're facing something new. It's a gigantic object drifting in space. It looks like a number of crystalline pillars sticking out from empty space. There's obviously an asteroid right there, though. Gigantic crystal sparkling under the light of the stars. It's almost like a blooming flower. Though it's still as though time itself has stopped. The sense I get from it makes it clear it was at one time alive. Could this be what Rashane told us about?
少年結晶
Is it? I don't think that's like been in any of the other routes.
異空体に飲み込まれたイシリアルの末路か。ではつまりここは
バライッソ異空対戦のあった場所？おいおい、奴らが集まってるって。
Yay. Next moment alarms start going off. Yup. I've heard them many times before, so I know what they mean. The extra dimensionals are close. Yeah, I think it's Zeta.
異空体か。数は
総数は50以上。量子上ポテンシャル急速増大中。攻撃開始まで時間がありません。
Yeah, I should probably, leave.
マジかよ。俺のフレームも修理中だぞ。
Zeta, you should be saying 50. You should be focusing on the 50 part, now that your frame is still under repairs.
こちらの迎撃戦力は
No.
カラレス戦での消耗が回復していません。この状況では戦力差は絶望的です。
Without, Ayumu and Yumina, you guys would... No.
だったら歌だ。ユミナは無理でもディーレがいる。
Oh yeah, there's Deal. Forgot.
でも姉様、
天界都市での戦いと別次元に飲まれた際の防御にかなりの力を費やしてしまった。すまないがこの数を裁くには。
Well then,
最悪のタイミングってことか。
well, you should probably pull him back up and run.
第一陣が出現。砲撃来ます。
Medium X dimensionals appear arranged around the petals of the flower that is the thaw crystal. It's as if they've been lying in wait for us. They open their mouths and start attacking us. Bullets of light they emit explode against the Zellarm, sending shocks through the ship's hull.
生きてるぞ。あの攻撃を防ぎきれたのか。
なるほど。融合した箱舟の力だな。ファルはどの程度制御できる？
I forgot about the arc again.
ほぼ全てをシールドに転用し防御に成功しました。しかし調整が効きません。敵の攻撃を防御し続ける限り移動すら困難な状況です。
敵全員で一斉攻撃されれば受けきれまい。すぐに離脱する必要があるが。
はい、誰かが足止めしないと。
Well, good things, Zeta's thing is still in repairs.
誰かが異空体を食い止め離脱までの時間稼ぎをしなければならないか。
Well, see a deal. More and more extra dimensionals are emerging. Even if our shield is holding for now, it's a matter of time before they break through. Either Yumina... Oh, it's... She hasn't spoken at all! I didn't even realize that she was here. Neither Yumina nor my sister are in any condition to fight. Even the frame unit would be committing suicide if they tried to slow down the extra dimensionals. So the only one who can act in this situation...
なら私が足止めする。他の人は全員離脱に備えていて。
何言ってんだ。無駄死にするつもりか。一人でどうにかなるわけ。
大丈夫。別にあの群れに突撃するとかそういう男らしい考えなわけじゃない。
Zeta.
ユミナの歌も姉様の歌も何度も間近で聞いた。今なら私もやれる気がする。
She's going to sing?
歌だと？
You're going to sing? I put a hand on my chest and calm my breathing. It's not a problem. I think I can do it if I try.
アリュート、それは。いや、ならば任せるとしよう。
じゃあファルア、私を。
Send her down where?
わかりました。
To the,
お吉さん、よろしくお願いします。
send her to the combat bridge? This is the stage Yumina stood on. It's a bit cliche, but there are many memories here that can't be seen with the naked eye. I don't think with any eye. Except for her... Never mind. I stand in the center and look up at the ceiling as she did. I focus my mind on my gun, and it transforms to a stylish, cool microphone suitable for a girl like me. I want to see it. Well, not really, but whatever. I inhale, preparing to exercise my vocal cords. At the same time, I imagine the song. I'll sing one of the songs I'm into lately. It's a song about finding someone important, about meeting someone to walk together with. It's a song to walk into the world, along with the hope that it will change. Yeah, it's perfect for the occasion.
それでは、歌います。
I'm a citizen of Algoda. I'm a warrior, a protector of the law. Those used to be the values I lived by. I tried to become like my sister and lived a polite life. But the friends I made in Jinbu Academy were all crazy beyond belief. The impact they had on me found an echo within my heart. Korra, who challenged the student council war with only 3 other people and a couple of friends. Yumina, who didn't even try to hide her appalled lack of intellect and instead turned into a charm point. Ayumu, who got fired up out of character, or actually, may have been at the root of his nature after all. Anyway, he was a real trooper. With these friends, I set on a journey to save the galaxy, which turned into something even more absurd. They had the power to turn the odds on their head, even in a situation like that. And me, I think I was influenced by the boundless energy as well. That's why I've come to believe that I can do it. Who can tell me that that's a bad thing? Maybe someone like Galliorn would scoff at me, but that's fine. I'm a member of the debate club, Yumina, Kurara, Ayumu, Naoto, Tamori, and then me. Yumina, who once sang to save the whole galaxy, is now singing for the one person who matters most to her. It seems incredibly fun to take the stage while she's busy with that. And now I'm in the spotlight. Okitawai from the debate club is now the one to save the galaxy. That concept is giving me a giddy feeling in my chest. This feeling is supporting my body. It gives my legs the strength to walk toward my goal. I have only one wish. I want to fight, I want to win, and then I want to return. I want to beat the extra-dimensionals, return to Earth as soon as possible, then once again taste the wondrous delicacies it has to offer. Ayumu protects Yumina, Yumina saves Ayumu, Kurara watches over them both. And I protect us all together. I'm so cool. And my sister's got nothing on me right now. Put my pride into my singing voice, my wings wrap around the ship.
Utagahirogatteiku.
敵の動きはどうなっている？
異空体反応、減衰。敵の活動が抑えられています。
I keep laughing at the song. I don't know why. It just seems kind of funny to me.
しかしすごいな。なんか意外だよ。愛のやつこんなに上手だったのか？
ディーレの背中を追い、ユミナと共に戦ってきた。その証ということか。
ありえた。強くなったのだな。私もうかうかしてはいられない。こんな純粋な声の持ち主は姉様と呼び慕ってくれる。嬉しいことではないか。
うん、頼もしい仲間だ。ならば我々も共に戦うとしよう。箱舟のエネルギーを推進機関に接続。全速で離脱しろ。
これはユミナでもディーレでもないな。なるほど。ディーレと同じ血を引き、ユミナと共に歩いたものか。私としたことが過小評価していたな。 だが所詮一介のイシリアルに過ぎん。天空体がなくとも私自身の力で十分だ。
Corrales, I would prefer if he did not kill I. Just saying.
高エネルギー体接近。これは異空体ではありません。
異空体の勢力からですか。
ちくしょう、やっぱり奴も来てたんだな。どうする？俺たちも出るか？
しかしそれでは敵の攻撃はしのぎきれません。
信じるしかあるまい。彼女、いや彼らをな。
そうだな、彼らの意志が死ぬはずもない。
信じて待つか。だったら俺だって諦めないぜ。
それなら箱舟のエネルギーをお吉さんのサポートに回します。私たちも支えるんです。
Aren't you supposed to be preparing to, like, leave? A large presence is approaching. It's trying to break up my song. But I can't afford to lose. The Bay Club fights anyone, however strong they may be. This is my stage, my own objective that I've come to fulfill. Everyone, I'm waiting for you. Hold them off until you're ready. Until the star is ready to make his appearance.
さて、少し休憩を挟むか。
Yumina heaves a deep sigh and puts the mic on the table. She picks up the glass of water and drains it in one gulp. Then she gets enthusiastic again.
みんなが任せてくれたんだから、きっちりやらなきゃサボってられない。
うん、その心意気だ。それで何かつかめたものはあったか？
Nope.
やっぱり魔法みたいにはスラスラできないわね。
Just put it into a blender.
確かに歌詞の大体がラララーではまだまだ完成には遠いからな。
Yeah.
アドリブがこんなに難しいと思わなかったわ。それで歩夢の様子は？
まだ変化はない。未完成なのだから仕方ないだろう。
But I felt a reaction. As Yumina sang, I got the feeling his ethereal power got stronger little by little.
でも無駄じゃないわよね。完成したらきっと起きてくれる。
うん。お前が助けられたのと同じようにな。
Yumina must feel it too. That's why she keeps singing, hard as it may be. Her own mental energy hasn't completely recovered yet either. She's still feeling the effects of saving the Ethereals from the Aether Frame. In spite of that, she appears stronger than ever before. I've been watching Yumina ever since she started being a singer. First, I forced her into it as the club leader, and she sang through her tears. But somewhere along the road, her singing became her weapon, and everyone started really listening. She didn't just sing, she spread it around and sent her sincere emotions along with it, moving the hearts of others. She grew as we progressed through the Student Council War.
ここのフレーズ絞った方がいいのかしら。それとも。
遠慮はいらない。やりたい放題やってしまえ。その方がユミナらしくていいだろう。
やりたい放題ってなんかまずい雰囲気じゃない？
アイドルとしての歌ならイメージのためにも止めただろうがな。おきつのチャチャも考えてみれば的外れでもない。
それどういう意味よ？
言葉通りの意味だ。こだわるな。さあ、いつまでも休憩していても仕方ない。再開するぞ。
分かったわよ。こっちにする。これでいい。
After wetting her throat, Yumina once again picks up the mic. I restart the music. Ayumu is still asleep. She's looking down at him. I've never seen her like this before. This is a new way for her to sing. After coming to space, Yumina's role as an idol became more defined. I acknowledged her. That's because that's what I wanted her to be. I fought for Yumika's sake. I tried to manipulate Yumina into following her footsteps. Maybe I thought I could be reunited with her, that I could again experience the same happiness I felt back then. Right now, Yumina is fighting a battle she chose for herself. She's not protecting the galaxy like Yumika, she's simply trying to save a single person. She's not being Yumika's daughter right now, she's being a girl named Midorishita Yumina. That means I was probably mistaken. Yumina must have been confused by the things we said to her. The one who set her straight was none other than Ayumu. At first, I thought of him as nothing more than an Ethereal with a convenient ability, but he ended up changing her world and mine as well. Never even thought of a song meant for Ayumu. Right now, I believe that this is what Yumina should be like more than anything else. I wasn't manipulating Yumina. This is the result of the debate club members pooling their strength. Yumina must have made up her Yumina must have made up her own mind already. I think this might be what parents feel like when their children leave the nest. So, one last step. I will create the path as leader of the debate club. More than half of my childhood memories are about my old man's harsh training. There are also other things that made an impression on me. Over time, I'd almost forgotten about them, but for some reason they come back to me clearly now. For example, that time... Look at little Ayumu. He's reading a book. For example, that time when my old man talked about himself. He handed me a thick photo album. I was excited to hear what kind of weird memories he was going to talk about. Of course, all I learned back then was that my old man would never tell me things like that. Dad, what the hell is this?
俺が仕事をしながら取りためてたやつだよ。
Work. You said you went abroad sometimes. Did you take these on those trips? Didn't know what to think for a moment. Pictures didn't show any sightseeing spots like you might expect, but rather forests and towns. The buildings were crumbling, the trees were burnt, the ground was littered with rubble and other things. The images were a little milder. They may have been in modern history books. I thought he maybe got them from there. My old man himself was in some of the pictures. He must have taken the rest of them himself.
まだまだ世界中にはいざこざが多いからな。俺たちみたいな守り屋が雇われて依頼主を護衛するわけだ。もちろん守るだけじゃない。時には犠牲が少なくなるように早めに型をつけろと言われることもある。本当はご法度なんだが、ちょくちょくこんな感じで記録を残してるわけさ。
This isn't something you should show to a kid.
俺にお上品な教育は似合わないだろう。お前には全部を知ってもらいたいんだ。
I felt annoyance growing within me. These pictures show people lying on the ground like old rags. It made me mad, both rationally and emotionally. What did my old man hope to accomplish by showing me these? The practice, the training, what was it all for?
なあ、歩夢。歩夢はこれを見てて辛くなるか？
Of course it does.
それはお前が痛みを知っているからだ。映っているみんなが感じた痛みをお前が自分の中に再現しているからだ。それができるならレベル1はクリアってとこだな。
So what if I understand pain? You want me to say I won't go to war?
それはあまりうまくないな。少なくとも俺たちの仕事じゃない。でも歩む。こういう戦いはお前にとって無関係じゃないんだ。
So you want me to get strong because you're going to send me to places like these?
いや違う。でも遠くない。
Dots question mark? The old man looked away into the distance and heaved a sigh. His gaze was directed at the sky, or maybe he was looking at something above the sky.
結局のところ争いはなくならないんだ。この星、その向こう、どんな場所でもな。たとえ痛みを知っていても人は争いをやめられない。これはもう勝負なんだろう。
Yeah, you're never out of work, though I find it strange when I look at these pictures.
そう、どうしたって現実はそこにある。だったら俺たちはやらなきゃならない。
Do what?
自分として生きることさ。 世界中のみんなが自分を捨てて一つになれたら争いはなくなるかもしれない。でもそれは人間をやめるってことだ。いくら平和でも意味がないよな。だから自分を貫かなきゃいけない。つまりは己の意志、信念を貫くこと。時には他人とぶつかることも覚悟して、それでも自分が納得できる道を探すんだ。
And the training is necessary for that?
おう、察しがいいな。正確には痛みを知った上での力だ。
I was about to say it sounded stupid, but I changed my mind at the last moment. It's because rather than pushing that weird training on me, my old man was looking really serious.
別にこの写真の場所じゃない。俺たちのすぐ近くかもしれないし、全然知らない遠い世界かもしれない。だが歩む、いつか必ずお前は激しい戦いに巻き込まれることになる。その時のために強い心を手に入れるんだ。きっとその時、お前のそばには何に変えてでも守りたい人がいるはずだ。だから絶対に守ってやれ。時にはそいつとだって意志をぶつけ合うことがあるだろう。でも遠慮はいらない。一人の人間として自分の意志を示して相手の意志を知ればいい。それだけだ。
That sounds kind of explicit and kind of vague. I don't really get it.
確かに変に脱線しちまったな。まあ、心の隅にでも置いとけばいい。
Sure, fine. Though I might just forget about it.
よし、じゃあ来週からの特訓だが。
Dots. Angry dots. At the time, I didn't understand what my old man was talking about, and I'd forgotten about it by the next training session anyway. Thinking back on it now, he described my current situation with frightening accuracy. I didn't follow anyone's orders, I acted on my own will. I followed my own path, the one I chose myself. Without even realizing it, I walked down that path and used my power to achieve my own objective. So, I have no regrets. This is the conclusion I prepared for. This is the way of life I chose. I used my power to save her. I think that's a good thing. Really, I do. Though to be precise, I exhausted myself. But that's okay. It wasn't a waste. Though back then, I'd never have believed that I could be satisfied with a magnificent sacrifice like this. But it can't be helped, because I spent such a deeply memorable time with her. I hated change. I wanted to live in a colorless life. It's only natural that her existence seemed vivid to me. She has pink hair. The reason why I did something so out of character in the end is because she ran too fast. I saved her. It's not a bad way to go. My old man would approve, wouldn't he?
そんなことない。
Dots, question mark? For a moment I think I'm imagining things, but it was real. I heard it clearly. I heard a stranger's voice. Those words don't exist in my memories. I thought my life was passing in front of my eyes because I'm on the brink of death.
死なせない。守るの。助けるの。
It's like a child's voice. It sounds desperate, on the verge of tears. Geez, what's it talking about? I'm the one doing the protecting. I'm no longer the one being protected.
違う。そんなの。認めない。
The voice is growing more intense. My consciousness was about to melt away, but the voice is forcibly pulling it back together. Saying such selfish things. What's wrong with my lifestyle?
勝手に行かないでよ。戻ってきてよ。
Gradually become aware that I know this voice. It's the girl I gambled my entire existence to protect. It's Yumina who's talking to me. How odd. I was only protecting her just like she was protecting everyone else.
違う。あの時の私と歩むは違う。
I did what I could because I wanted to. I used my power for that reason. There's nothing wrong with that.
ずっとみんなのために歌ってた。それが役目だって思ったから。でも歩は好きだって言ってくれた。だから私もそっちに
Oh, that. I'm kind of embarrassed thinking about it. But I was being honest and no mistake.
だから今は
So I don't have to be an adult right now. I'm just myself.
私はでもって
Oh, wait.
あんたは
That was two were talking. Oh my god, what?
大切な人なんだから
Oops. Sorry, I got a text, so I just read what was on the screen while looking away. I can't believe you've been saying stuff like that without any shame. I know, right? Well, I'm happy about it, though. Which is why I feel like reaching out to her.
一人にさせないなりたくないこっちに戻ってきてこれからも一緒に生きるの
I slowly open my heavy eyelids. The light stings my unaccustomed eyes. Gradually, the world in front of me swims into focus. The first thing I see is a pair of eyes looking into mine. The owner of the voice I just heard is right there. It's the girl I risked my life to protect, and you just saved me. Her name, Mirushita Yumina. There are traces of tears on her cheeks, and her eyes are red. She looks like a mess, really. You should see her face. Looks really dumb right now. Slowly a shock runs through my body. Just as I was about to get up, Yumina threw her arms around my neck to push me down.
あやも助かったんだ
I see. You saved me, didn't you?
よかったよかったよほんと心配したんだから
That's what I'm supposed to say about you, actually. But yeah, I guess I was saved as well. Slowly get a grasp of the situation. After rescuing the Ethereals from the ether frame, Yumina collapsed because she exhausted herself. Save her, I did the same thing. It should have come at the cost of my life. Made up my mind. I figured that it wasn't too high a price to pay for her safety. And yet here I am, alive and well. I share in the happiness Yumina is feeling. I'm not dreaming. That means...
歩夢がユミナを守るだけじゃない。
From behind Yumina, I hear Kurara's voice. It seems she was there this whole time.
歌が聞こえただろ。あの歌は銀河に向けたものではないんだ。
Huh?
ユミナにとってお前は守るべき大勢の中の一人じゃない。もっと特別な一人だけの存在なんだ。だから一人のために歌った。それが今の歌だ。
ちょっとケララそういうのは私に説明させてよ
I think you're a little busy. Yumina's facing Kurara now. Even her usual attitude seems radiant to me now. See, you found it, didn't you? A voice whispers in my heart. It's an important voice from a distant past. I now know what it means. You must have known from the start. This is the one I want to protect. Yeah, someone special.
何
Yumina. Yumina looks straight at me. It's a steady stare, as if she forgot all about her embarrassment. But I've got to say this. If I don't, I'll never hear the end of it. Thanks. Yumina's learned, please listen level 8 or 9. What?
赤島さん回復したというのは本当ですか
Sorry, Foul, but it is about 50 minutes and yeah. Well, that's the end of this part. Actually, wait, let's look at, no, not abilities, it's skills. Please listen. Raise stat limit on allied stats, increases damage versus enemy weakness is... Okay, so that raises all stats, plus it'll make them do more damage. Huh. takes 2 AP, takes 2 AP. You know what, I'm gonna equip it simply because if I ever get the chance to use it, it'll be nice to listen to it, since I wasn't really paying attention during that scene. Anyways, that's it for this session of me recording, so see you in the next one when I do it. Bye.